Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. I am the bombist. The suspense out there waiting for the world's greatest crypto and stock YouTuber to come online must be incredible. Good morning, everyone. How you doing? I kid, but seriously. What do you think of the title? Not too clickbaity, is it? I actually am potentially moving to DEFCON 3 in our Bitcoin bull run. Again, the DEFCONs can be a little confusing. DEFCON 5 is no problem. DEFCON 4, time to start being on alert. We're at DEFCON 4 right now, but DEFCON 3 is like, come hither, come hither. All other YouTubers out there are going to tell you, don't worry about it. The bull run is going to continue. There's nothing to worry about. I'm here to say they're probably right, but I'm on alert and I'm positioning myself to be ready to start aggressively taking profits. And we're going to look at this hidden alert. Is that what's in the title? No, we're going to look at this flashing indicator, and I'm not joking. It's there. It's there, boys and girls. So we're definitely going to take a look at that. We got the stock market. What about okay, first of all, what about Dogecoin? Maybe that's what I should have put in the title. Congratulations to all you Dogecoin holders out there. Wish I would have held on to that $25 I bought at 0.003 cents. I don't even want to think about how much that's worth right now. Probably like 5 grand. Are you freaking kidding me? If I would have just YOLO'd 10 grand into Doge at 0.003 cents, I mean, who in their right mind would do something like that? But I would be a millionaire right now. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. You don't want to sit there and, get all bummed out on what you could have done or what you could have caught or what you missed out on. Man, the amount of people that became Doge millionaires off that, there's going to be few and far between. There's going to be outliers. And in general, that kind of trading behavior is reckless, and it's more likely, like a 99% chance, more likely that you're going to end up going broke than becoming a millionaire. Probably more like 99.99999% chance. So anyway, let's hop on over to the Tastyworks real quick. Let's see how the market's doing. Appreciate everyone out there that hit the like buttons. How is everyone doing this morning? Man, I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look at Tastyworks. It's ugly over there. It's a good thing I'm making a lot of money in crypto right now, because the stock market is not doing too well. I mean, you can see I'm up in all my accounts. This middle account is nothing but crypto, so of course I'm up. And in general, my accounts are heavily centered around crypto stocks. But the IRA is Tesla, and we got a lot of Tesla in the main account. We also got a lot of Coinbase. Coinbase getting my ass waxed in Coinbase. I'm about to take a tax harvesting loss there. Probably not really. I think Coinbase is going to see $500 to $700 this year. If the bull run goes back into high gear, which I think it's going to do, I think Bitcoin, again, we're going to look at that flashing indicator. I'm not kidding. The warning signs are like, to be ready. At minimum, be ready. You got to be ready to start taking profits, because this could be the top. It is my understanding, I wasn't around. I mean, I was there in the 2017 bull run, but I wasn't really paying much attention to crypto. I really didn't know what Bitcoin was, other than a highly speculative asset. I didn't know I knew what Ethereum was, and I heard all these different coins. Like, I would look at these people 2017 with their little apps buying all these coins, and I'm like, man, bro, you're not, like, I know for a fact I make more money than you, like these people I'm talking to, and they're investing thousands of dollars in crypto, and I'm just like, man, it's probably a good thing I didn't get it at the time, right? Because I may have YOLO'd in a bunch of money and lost a bunch of money, because now, I think that worked out for me being a smart investor. Now we're around in the 2020, 2021 bull run. I have a good understanding of what Ethereum is, smart contracts, Bitcoin, store value, all this stuff, all these different coins, what they can do, the different smart chains, the different types of DeFi, NFTs. and I have a really good understanding of how these markets work. So I've built a really good plan. And this time, because of what's happened the past 2 bull runs in history, I've built a really good plan of how to exit and minimize any massive losses. Now, again, when it comes to markets, a lot of times markets can fool you, and you, just because it happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen now. And even this flashing indicator makes me nervous enough to the point that it might not be exactly the same, and there's a close enough pattern that it still could indicate the top of the bull run. Again, I don't think it is the top of the bull run, but if a couple things start happening in the future, we'll look at it in a second, I'm going to aggressively start taking profits like 30, 40, 50% of my crypto off the board. I really don't want it to come to this. I really don't think it's going to come to this, but I've got to be ready, right? And if you're just now getting in, the few things I can tell you is I hope you're investing an amount that you can afford to lose, because you can lose it. I don't think you will lose it, but the thing that makes it difficult is if the bull run's over, you have to let that money sit there for another 2 to 3 years before it starts getting back to where it is if the cycles continue. So having an amount in that you can afford to lose, it makes it a lot easier for you to keep that capital there and to your right. You could sit there and say, oh, what about opportunity loss or opportunity cost of having that money sit there for 3 or 4 years? Well, I mean, if you get caught with a massive loss and you're down 80, 90% in a typical bull run crash, I don't know how much you're going to be able to do with that 10%. And then again, hopefully you didn't get in too much. If you have too much in, it's going to be a lot easier for you to panic sell. And these are all the things that makes investing in crypto so hard. It's really, actually really easy to make money in it, but it's also really hard. So let's take a look at the markets real quick, and then we'll look at this indicator that I'm talking about. I don't want to keep you hanging on too long. Again, it is pretty ugly in the stock market. The E-mini S&P futures are down 20. The Nasdaq's down 130. I don't even know what's really going on for this to be down so much. Tesla's a rough one. I've got 10 and 17 days to go on some put spreads that are looking like they're going to be max losses. Luckily, I have a elite put that I sold that's going to offset most of that. The shares are now negative, and I was up a couple grand in those. I think even like Friday. We'll have to see what happens. If the market continues to go down, we're going to lose some money. You can see all my positions now, profit and loss in the open, we're down overall $2,300, right? At the end of the world, this account has about 30 grand in it right now. As long as crypto keeps going up, I'm not going to enjoy losing 30 grand in the stock market. But first of all, the stock market's not going to go to zero. And I have a ton of money in Coinbase stock and Tesla. So unless they crash to the depths of hell, I'm not going to lose all my money there. Ian Tubby. Ian Tubby in the house. Good morning, brother. How you doing? Yeah, it's only a loss if you sell. So sometimes, you got to, like, I've considered taking my wax on my nose with Coinbase, getting a little bit of a tax harvesting loss. I just paid a quarterly tax amount. Probably need to pay again next quarter. I wouldn't mind reducing that, but I don't know. I'm not going to overthink it. Again, I think Coinbase is going to end up doing really well, so I'm going to hold on to it. I also have that in the IRA. I mean, the IRA is up on the year. It was up. Right now, it's up 3,700. When Tesla was pushing 850, it was up 23,000, right? So it is what it is. Tesla will be back. It might take a while, but this is an IRA. I can't even cash it out for like another decade or even begin to. So I'm not worried about that. Tattooed Chef is green. Market's down. Tattooed Chef's green. That's good for the good kids, because I need that to get above $20. I only got 17 days to go on this. I can roll this for a credit if I go 73 days out. Probably not going to do that. Let's see what happens. We'll check back. Because this only has 17 days to go, I really need to consider rolling it. Actually, this is saying I can get a 7 I get a nickel credit on this, I am going to be pretty, now it's saying a debit. All right, we need to, hopefully we need this to push up a little bit more so I can roll this out for a credit. I can roll it out to October. Way too many days out. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look, are you freaking kidding me? Like, this is a warning sign, boys and girls. This is something that concerns me, and this is part of the warning sign. Ethereum is over $3,500. I don't even want to look at Dogecoin. Like, I'm not gonna resort, like, I'm rooting for, look at these candles. All right, so this is, I discussed this yesterday. These are some massive, right now this is just the daily. And we're not out of the woods yet, but we saw it. Are you seeing that? That nice little wick, that nice little support for around 3,400? That's like, ooh, that's some, that's some strong Ethereum right there. So if this holds, we're looking at possibly a new channel for Ethereum, a new regime. And we can see that we've been in this other channel for a very long time. This is pretty exciting. So if we flip this over to the weekly, you got to see, right now it's looking strong. We got quite a few days left to go in this weekly. So if this thing holds and we see a lot of thickness in this candle as it closes above this line, oh my goodness, boys and girls, it could be smooth sailing. All right, so let's talk about, is the bull run over and any hidden indicators and blah, 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 blah-de-dee, blah, blah, blah. All right, so here's the deal. In past bull run cycles, and this is held 2017, 2013, what happens is the entire crypto market is in this bull run. The entire crypto market is in a bull run. And the entire bull market dips pretty hard, like 30, 40%, right? And this could change over time how much that dips, right? The more the liquidity comes in and the more support levels there are, I think that number could change, you know, so it's only like 30% might be the last one. And again, who knows? I mean, the panic can be real. So we just recently had that though. So we were near, and Bitcoin struggled to get back over this 58K level. So we were at 65, 66,000, and we had a nice fat 27% dump. So this is, again, the patterns are here. This does not mean the bull run's over, but you got to be on alert. You got to protect your money. You got to be ready. So the entire crypto market crashes 40-ish%. We had a 27%. I don't know how much the next time, if it repeats, how much that's going to happen. Then the entire crypto market rallies. So what did we have? We had a 27% dip. And then and I'm just looking at Bitcoin, and then the entire market rallied back up 25%, right? So a lot of that was back. Overall, it's relief rally within 10% of all-time highs on Bitcoin. Then what happens is Ethereum starts going ape moon shit crazy. I don't know if you've noticed, but Ethereum's going ape shit moon crazy. Like, are you freaking kidding me? What kind of cocaine lines did Ethereum snort over the weekend? Because it's over 3,500 with some of the fattest, biggest candles I've ever seen in my life. I mean, look at this. It went from the bottom of the channel to like ridiculous price discovery. Can anything stop Ethereum? So this is what happens. The entire market crashes. The entire market relief rallies. Ethereum goes freaking crazy, and the other altcoins go kind of into an altcoin season too. We haven't quite seen that yet. So that's something to watch out for. Like, I don't know how much how quickly that's going to rotate versus how it did last time. How quickly it goes from Ethereum to the other like top 10s and to the smaller and then to the crap coins, right? So that's something to worry about. But Ethereum goes crazy and Bitcoin starts going down. So Bitcoin is kind of Not, I mean, not kind of, it is going down, but it's a very, very small amount. Like, it's only been down since Ethereum started going crazy. Not an amount to scare me yet. Peak of 5-ish%. But if this continues to bleed down a bit and Ethereum continues to skyrocket, we definitely hit DEFCON 3. And if this dips below some pretty bullish, like if this dips below 47,000, I don't know, man. Like I'm probably aggressively going to take profits, aggressively, at least try and get most of my initial investment off the board. We can look at the portfolio. The portfolio is doing really well, but Ethereum is my biggest position. So that's no shocker there. The portfolio overall is up 122%. And I'm prepared for this to be the end. I don't think it's the end, but I'm prepared for it. How's everyone doing out there? Any questions? I don't got much else to say, man. I mean, we can do some recaps, and I could sit here and ramble on, or we can go ahead and cut it short. That's where I'm at. I'm not buying anything right now. If you're new to the market, again, I don't think the bull run's over, but it could be. I would be a lot more like, I wouldn't be FOMOing in a lot of money right now. If I were investing in the market right now, I still really like, again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I really like Ethereum. I'm sorry, not Ethereum. I mean, I do like Ethereum, but not at what, after what it's just done. I really, really, really think Cardano is a good buy right now. It's in a super, super long consolidation phase. People are getting bored. People are getting upset. People are getting frustrated with Cardano. It's basically been where it's at since the end of February. We're looking at, 70 days of accumulation and consolidation. It has bounced off this little green trend line that I made. It was following the pink one for a while. We had a little chilly dipper. We're back up at this pretty massive support range of around $1.30, $1.31. It's going to probably consolidate, and it may fluctuate around between this green and pink a bit. It held the green, it wicked down below it, but that held that pretty good. So it's continuing to be an upward trend, and its day in the sun is coming because it's got Alfonso or whatever it is, and projects, and a lot of big things are happening this summer, which is just a few weeks away. So this thing could start pumping at any minute. I really don't think that pump is going to start unless in general there's an altcoin season that just goes into full effect. That alone should bring this above like $1.50 or what have you. But I think, it's going to come around. Twitter's going to start going crazy. Maybe Gene Simmons will say something. Charles Hoskinson will announce a bird, or again, the new smart contracts and some projects and etc. And this is going to see another big push. It is going to see another big push like it did between January 30th, where it was at 34 cents, and February 10th, a 10-day 60-cent rally, consolidated a bit, and then it had another 20-cent rally, dip, and then back up, and then now we're at where we are, the $1.30. Again, it's holding. I think this is one of the best risk rewards out there. Bitcoin's actually a really good buy right here too at 55,000. If you believe in Bitcoin, if you believe in the bull run, it's a lot harder for people, especially with less money, to say, oh man, Bitcoin's too expensive for me. Dude, if Bitcoin goes to 70,000, you're still making a very safe-ish, as safe as it gets in cryptocurrency, return on your investment. If it going to 70,000, that's a 22% 22% increase on your investment in potentially a relatively short time. It's hard to find that. Well, it wasn't hard to find that in the stock market in 2020, but in 2021 it's starting to be a little bit back to normal. And this is one of the coins that you do want to be accumulating over time. Try and hit some of those milestones. The first one would be You know, they say 0.01 will put you in the top 1%, maybe in like 20, 30 years. I don't know. I like the 0.28 number a lot. The 0.28 number puts you in the 1% of the world is what a lot of people say. That 0.28 number, though, right now is currently about $14,000 that you would have to invest in Bitcoin. There's plenty of ways out there once you have it to earn interest on your investment. I don't remember. I don't remember what BlockFi just reduced it down to now, but you can still earn, I think, 5% or 4% on your Bitcoin, up to like half a Bitcoin over at BlockFi. So if you can get to that 0.28 number, I'm starting to sour on BlockFi myself, but you can put that over on BlockFi and you can earn monthly interest in more Bitcoin, and that's just compounding. You get a little Bitcoin, a little more Bitcoin every month, and that just keeps compounding up. By 2025, when Bitcoin might be $3, $4, $5 million, that 0.28 could be, if Bitcoin's at 500,000, that 0.28 could have gone from 13,000 to, oh my goodness, 150, 160, 170,000. And if, you know, if the cycle continues to do what it does, it'll be pretty easy to dollar cost average into that 0.28, especially if it, so start now, even if it's not a lot of money, start now. If Bitcoin does what it does cyclically, this thing may come back down to earth, and it'll give you 2 years of just putting in like $100, $200, what have you, a month. And then by 2025, you built yourself a nice little kitty. Anyway, that's all I got on that. Ethereum is coming back down to earth a hair. What was the high on that bad boy? We had a high of 35.30. That's just incredible. Cardano had a little bit of a pullback since yesterday. It had a high yesterday of $1.36. I keep feeling like, oh, is this it, man? I'm really wanting to get a pass at like $1.50, and start moving up. But we'll see. Polkadot is one that has been very, very kind to me. I have a little over, I've staked 1,000 in Kraken. You get 12% interest. It's been there for about 3 months. Or a little less, February, maybe a little more, February, March, April, 3 months. I've earned 26 free Polkadot now, just in that 3-month period. Sometimes I sit there and think to myself, Tom, why didn't I just put it all in Polkadot, earning a pretty guaranteed 12% interest? Well, to be quite fair, what I've done is earned me more ROI. So I mean, I basically would have been flat for the last 3 months. Though I do think, just like Cardano, Polkadot is a really good buy, especially when it gets down to this $30 level. This 37 is another pretty good support level for it. It does like to peak up around 40, I want to say 38 and $42. It has seen all-time highs of around 50. Just like Cardano, I think both of these are going to shoot up into June. And my price target, and don't listen to YouTubers, it's just pure guessing. My price target for Polkadot, you know, I think the Kusama auctions are going to start heating up. The news chatter is going to start heating up, just like I think the news chatter and Cardano is going to start heating up with the release of its full-on smart contract, Alfonso, or whatever it is. I think May should be a fairly bullish month and good for crypto. So I'm thinking Cardano could see $2 by June. A little bit of Moonboy there. I'm sorry, Moonboy Tom, Moonboy Nostradamus. And I'm hoping that Polkadot could see $50 to $60. But again, the thing to watch right now is Bitcoin. And it's struggling. It's pushing down right now, man. Like, it's pushing to this green line. I don't want to see it go below this green line. And I don't want to continue to see it go down. I think it's probably eventually going to bounce and spin sideways a bit. But again, if you start seeing this and you continue to see this, seriously consider the fact that the bull run might be over. All right, let's hop over into stock market real quick and wrap this up. see how we're sitting right now. The NASDAQ just continues to fall off a cliff. Sure, Meet Kevin's going to have it. Oh my goodness, Meet Kevin running for governor of my great state. I do not know what to think of that. Actually, I do know what to think of that, but I don't want to piss off any Meet Kevin lovers out there. All right. Coinbase down $12. The stock market is ugly, boys and girls. I'm just going to turn it off. NASDAQ down 207. E-mini S&P down 40. What is going on? Like, what is going on in the news in the stock market? Let me see if I can find a headline real quick. This is just ugly. I can't take like crypto turning on me right now. So we need Bitcoin to bounce. I don't want to. It's too early for the bull run to be over. I don't want it to be over. Oh my God. I got my friend texting me. He's pissed off he didn't buy more Doge. Oh my goodness. If you're out there, C-bro, just relax. Just keep hodling. Just keep buying. All right. What app am I looking for? Let's see what we can find. E-mini S&P news. U.S. stocks dip in early trade with tech shares under pressure. That's, let's see. Dow slips Tuesday. Way corporate quarterly results. Economic reports. In Yellen remarks. What the F did Yellen say now? All right, Treasury Secretary, let's see, awaiting, oh my goodness. So apparently Janet Yellen is speaking in 1 hour and 9 minutes. Oh my goodness, boys and girls. This makes me a little bit nervy, I'm not gonna lie. She's saying things like unrealized tax gains. Dude, we're already having some pretty ugly tax news coming out there that I do not like. She does not seem to be very crypto friendly, although it's a little bit hard to gauge. She just wants regulation. Who knows what the F that means? They're talking about unrealized tax gains, which I think is just freaking insane and borderline communist, unless they drastically change. To me, the only way unrealized tax gains works is if you can totally write off your losses too. And I still hate it. And like there are scenarios out there, like for me, and I've discussed this already. What happens if it's December 31st, I'm up $300,000 in unrealized gain. Well, I owe freaking $150,000 in taxes now if you look at federal and state, right? Because federal, I'm going to be at like the 40% tax bracket. Who the F knows with their new gorilla math? I mean, I'm not over $1 million, so at least I got that going for me. But it's all short term. So I'm at like 40% probably. And then here comes state of California. Like, don't get me wrong, Meet Kevin. I love your proposed, a lot of your proposed ideas, like no tax for anyone under $1 million or something like that, or I don't remember what the number is. But dude, you think you could just walk into the California government and just make these executive orders or make all this just, no, dude, you're gonna be suffocated and stifled in bureaucratic red tape. Anyway. Yeah, so what happens December 31st? I'm up 300 grand. Let's just say it's December 31st right now. What am I supposed to do? Sell a bunch of crypto just to pay that? Or somehow magically just pull $150,000 out of my ass and pay my taxes and continue to keep this risk on? And then what if crypto crashes 90%? Now I don't have crap left. I'm in the hole money. I've lost a ton of money. And on top of that, I've had to pay a bunch of ridiculous taxes, right? And making it worse, I can only write $3,000 of that loss off, right? That is one of the rules I hate the most. You can only write $3,000. You can carry it forward, but what am I supposed to do? Carry it forward for the next 100 years? Anyway, let's hope that doesn't happen. DMAC in the house. DMAC's, I haven't even read the comment yet. It's either like, man, get rid of that Binance shitcoin, which is $634. What up now, son? Or I don't have enough ontology. All right, let's see what he says. Truth be told, and maybe no one else will tell you, I do not know exactly what happens next in market. Oh my goodness, dude, bro. All right, you retracted it on me. Are you rewriting it, or we're just gonna call it a day? All right, let's do one last wrap up. One last wrap up. Ethereum 34.55 according to the spreadsheet. Let's see what it is real time. Real time 34.84, man. Is 3,500 going to be the new support line? It's just like one of those numbers that feel really cool. Like it feels like what it should be, right? Ethereum 3,500. I can't even wait to see the big boy title this morning on his video. Ethereum, I told you so, or something like that. All right, guys. Kind of running out of content here, things to speak about. 34.87 and moving. I don't even want to look at Dogecoin. Are you out there, C-Bro? You still? Let's take a quick look. Anything in the headlines? Two largest amp pool and pool and add taproot. There we go. That's bullish. By the way, may the 4th be with you. I'm going to get sick of hearing that today. Star Wars collectibles now as NFTs, breaking auctions, blah, 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 blah. Let's see what's happening over at the Cointelegraph. None of these websites are going to have Cardano news. I don't know why they hate Cardano so much. Oh, Gemini's adding Dogecoin. That's going to be good for the Dogecoin kids. Doge learns. Is Doge again? Man, I don't know. Doge could push to $1 this week. It's got our Lord and Savior Elon Musk on Saturday Night Live, the Doge Father this Saturday. There's a big, I don't even think GameStop Reddit or Reddit Wall Street, I don't even think they can post cryptocurrency over there, but you know those boys have got some pretty aggressive discords going on and they're pumping the hell out of it. So I think a lot of that's where it's coming from, or some of these groups just pumping the hell out of it. Be careful, take your profits, don't try and become a Doge millionaire because it's going to be hard. There eventually probably will be a bubble burst on that. I mean, it's going to find support. It maybe it continues to go up, who knows? But I mean, honestly, would you like what seems to have real utility? Something like Cardano or something like Doge. Doge might be a decent coin to just like buy and sell stuff with, I guess, but then again, buying stuff with your crypto doesn't make a lot of sense unless you're just all in crypto, like your entire net worth crypto. Why do you want that tax headache, right? Like it's just a major headache. eBay exploring crypto payments for 187 million buyers. That is very, very interesting. I'm surprised something like that's not pumping the news up. What is Bitcoin doing? Is it still going down? We're approaching DEFCON 3, boys and girls. We're getting there. We're at the green line. It's holding the wick. We need a bounce, or we need this to bounce at least and continue to go sideways. Anyway, that is the flashing indicator. Smash the like button, as DMAC in the house says. I really appreciate everyone that came by. Smash the like button. I will be back 6:25 a.m. PST as I do live stream every morning. 5 minutes before the market opens. And Sunday 2:55 PST. 5 minutes for the futures opens. I love you guys and gals all. Peace.